DeFi time. 19 proofs that you're a rare gem in your 70s and 80s. Have you ever wondered why some people look young at 80 while others age prematurely? What separates those who maintain full independence from those who lose autonomy long before their time? Is there a secret code to aging with vitality that few discover along the journey of life? If you are between 70 and 80 years old and still perform activities that many consider surprising, congratulations! This reveals extraordinary vitality, admirable resilience, and a truly healthy aging that deserves to be celebrated. In this text, you will discover 19 skills that show how your energy remains intact. A real rare gem. Each ability represents a test of physical, mental, and emotional strength that few can overcome over the years. Preserving skills that require mobility, autonomy, and an active mind after 7 decades is a truly exceptional achievement. Longevity researchers confirm it is not genes, but daily habits that determine how we will live our last decades. Let's explore what it means to belong to the select group that maintains vigor in several areas, sustaining an inspiring quality of life. Do you want to confirm if you still have everything preserved and feel legitimate pride in the achievements that this mature phase has brought? Come and find out if you are aging healthily and making the most of this privileged period of life. Let's get started. 1. The power of walking without limits. Every step is a victory. Maintaining a walking routine after the age of 70 reveals extraordinarily preserved physical mobility and admirable determination. If you still walk regularly without disabling pain, your physical condition is remarkably conserved for your age. This seemingly simple ability is recognized by medicine as one of the most important indicators of functional independence. Walking regularly strengthens your heart, muscles, and joints, preventing dozens of complications common in old age. Rhythmic movement stimulates brain circulation, directly contributing to your mental clarity and daily disposition. Studies of centenarians reveal a consistent pattern. The vast majority maintained the habit of walking daily until very old ages. Every step you take demonstrates your refusal to accept the limitations that many consider inevitable over time. This preserved mobility serves as an essential foundation on which many other important skills rest on a daily basis. How is your ability to face the stairs you encounter along the way? Let's move on to the next challenge. 2. Vertical challenge. Climbing stairs with the confidence of someone who beats time. Climbing and descending stairs with aplomb after the age of 70 demonstrates remarkably preserved balance, strength, and coordination. If you still face stairs without hesitation or fear, your physical condition is significantly above average. This activity requires considerable muscle strength in the legs, especially in the quadriceps, muscles essential for independent mobility. Climbing stairs challenges your cardiovascular system, functioning as a natural and effective cardiopulmonary endurance mini-test. Geriatricians use the ability to climb stairs as one of the most reliable predictors of prolonged independence and healthy longevity. The coordination between vision, balance, and muscle movement required for this task keeps fundamental neural connections active. If you still face stairs without difficulty, recognize this daily achievement that symbolizes much more than simple mobility. How is your autonomy in the kitchen? It reveals a lot about your overall independence. 3. Chef of your own health. The power of preparing your meals. Preparing your own meals after age 70 indicates functional independence and conscious appreciation of proper nutrition. If you still cook regularly, from simple to elaborate dishes, your domestic autonomy deserves sincere admiration. This activity requires planning, fine motor coordination, and the ability to follow complex sequences of coordinated actions. Cooking stimulates multiple senses simultaneously: smell, taste, touch, and sight, exercising several brain areas. Nutritionists confirm those who cook their own meals consume significantly more essential nutrients and fewer harmful additives. The ritual of preparing food connects you with effective memories and traditions important to your personal identity. This everyday ability represents much more than food. It is a powerful symbol of independence and sustained vitality. How is your memory for dates and appointments? It also reveals your cognitive health. 4. Golden memory. The treasure of remembering dates and appointments. Remembering dates, appointments, and everyday details after age 70 reveals exceptionally preserved cognitive function. If you still keep your obligations organized without relying solely on notes, your memory deserves admiration. This ability demonstrates the proper functioning of the hippocampus, a brain region often affected by natural aging. Remembering future appointments involves prospective memory, the ability to recall planned actions, a higher cognitive function. Neurologists consider working memory for daily appointments to be one of the most sensitive indicators of overall cognitive health. The reliability of your memory strengthens your relationships, demonstrating genuine consideration for commitments made to others. This seemingly simple cognitive ability is actually a complex neural orchestration that deserves to be celebrated. Does your mobility extend beyond your neighborhood? Let's find out. 5. Hands on the wheel, life under control, the freedom to drive. Driving safely after the age of 70 reveals an extraordinary integration of complex sensory and motor skills. If you're still comfortable behind the wheel, your visual motor coordination is remarkably preserved for your age. This activity requires fast processing of visual information, agile reflexes, and split-second decision-making. Driving demands divided attention, simultaneously monitoring traffic, signals, pedestrians, and the vehicle's own controls. Experts consider the ability to drive safely one of the most significant milestones of autonomy in old age. This ability allows you to maintain social, medical, and practical engagements without relying on the availability of others. This complex ability is an impressive testament to the successful integration between your preserved physical and mental capacities. How is your connection with nature? She also reveals a lot about her vitality. 6. Hands in the dirt, the rejuvenating power of caring for plants. Caring for plants or gardens after the age of 70 demonstrates vital energy, patience, and a revitalizing connection with nature. This activity provides regular physical exercise through movements such as squatting, lifting, and manipulating garden tools. Gardening requires fine motor skills and controlled strength to perform tasks such as planting, watering, and pruning. These movements exercise various muscles and joints, helping to maintain your body flexibility in everyday life. Scientific research shows that regular contact with nature significantly reduces stress levels and increases the feeling of well-being. Watching your plants grow provides a tangible sense of purpose and continuity, which are essential elements for psychological well-being. Taking care of plants is also a profound way to take care of one's inner peace and daily vitality. Can you still carry your own purchases? This reveals a lot about its preserved strength. 7. Strength in the hands, independence in life, the power of carrying groceries. Carrying shopping bags without difficulty in one's 70s or 80s reveals remarkably preserved physical strength. This everyday activity requires strength in the arms, hands, back, and legs, a valuable complete functional exercise. Carrying weight regularly stimulates the maintenance of muscle mass, which naturally decreases after the age of 70. The balance required to walk carrying bags simultaneously exercises your proprioceptive and vestibular system efficiently. Gerontology experts say the ability to carry weight is one of the most accurate indicators of lasting functional independence. Each trip to the supermarket becomes a natural opportunity to exercise your body in a practical and functional way. This seemingly mundane ability is actually a powerful testimony to your continued physical vitality. How is your discipline with regular physical exercise? They are key to its longevity. 8. Body in motion, mind in evolution, the power of light exercise. Engaging in regular light exercise after age 70 demonstrates admirable discipline and advanced body awareness. This practice keeps your muscles toned, preventing sarcopenia, muscle loss related to advanced age. Exercise preserves bone density, significantly reducing the risk of potentially debilitating fractures. Flexibility maintained through regular exercise prevents joint pain and facilitates all daily movements. Recent studies reveal even starting physical activity after the age of 70 can partially reverse markers of cellular aging. The feeling of competence after completing an exercise session significantly strengthens your confidence and self-esteem. This body discipline represents a conscious investment that pays extraordinary dividends in health and autonomy. What about your social life? It is a fundamental pillar of healthy longevity. 9. Connected hearts, the power of an active social life. Maintaining an active social life in your 70s or 80s reveals exceptional emotional intelligence and preserved interpersonal skills. Social connections stimulate specific neurotransmitters that fight depression and significantly reduce chronic stress. Regular social interaction requires adaptability, empathy, and effective communication, complex brain functions that are strengthened with practice. Feeling part of a community provides a deep sense of purpose that transcends possible physical limitations. The research is surprising. Social isolation impacts health as negatively as smoking 15 cigarettes daily. People with strong social networks demonstrate more robust immune systems and recover more quickly from illness. Their human connections aren't just enjoyable, they're literally a powerful elixir of youth for body and mind. How is your autonomy for small repairs? It reveals a lot about your independence. 10. Skilled hands, the autonomy to make small repairs. Performing minor home repairs after the age of 70 demonstrates practical independence and remarkably preserved manual skill. This ability combines fine motor coordination, spatial reasoning, and procedural memory, important cognitive functions. Every repair requires accurate identification of problems, planning of solutions, and execution of movements with precision. This skill provides financial savings and the immediate psychological satisfaction of solving problems on your own. Occupational therapists confirm that the ability to perform small repairs is a strong predictor of prolonged autonomy in old age. Practical problem solving stimulates brain areas related to logical, sequential, and spatial thinking. This seemingly modest ability represents his admirable continued mastery over the physical environment that surrounds him. How is your vision and reading habit? They reveal a lot about your cognitive health. 11. Minds that fly, the power to read without difficulties. Maintaining the habit of regular reading at age 70 or 80 indicates extraordinary cognitive and visual preservation. This habit simultaneously exercises multiple brain areas responsible for language, memory, and creative imagination. Regular reading exposes your brain to new vocabularies and concepts while maintaining exceptional linguistic flexibility. Diving into different worlds through books exercises your capacity for empathy and understanding of different perspectives. Neurological research reveals assiduous readers in old age have up to 30% lower risk of developing dementia. The infinite universe of ideas accessed through books keeps your mind curious, engaged, and constantly expanding. This constant connection with the world of ideas is a powerful antidote to intellectual isolation and impoverishment. What about new technologies? Your adaptation to them reveals a lot about your mental flexibility. 12. Digital navigators, the power of mastering modern technology. Adapting to digital technologies after the age of 70 demonstrates extraordinary cognitive flexibility and preserved intellectual curiosity. This continuous learning capacity indicates that your mind remains plastic and receptive to significant intellectual challenges. Technology allows you to stay in touch with distant family and friends, effectively combating social isolation. Navigating the digital world requires logical reasoning and working memory, brain functions that are strengthened with continuous use. Neuroscientists confirm that learning new technologies in old age creates new neural connections, literally rejuvenating brain areas. The ability to research health, make appointments online, or shop online significantly extends their autonomy. This skill not only enriches your life, but serves as a daily mental exercise that preserves your cognitive agility. How's your sleep? It is a powerful indicator of your overall health. 13. Peaceful nights, productive days, the power of sleeping well. Enjoying restful sleep after the age of 70 is a rare privilege and a sign of admirable physiological balance. Quality sleep strengthens your immune system, significantly reducing your risk of numerous degenerative diseases. During the night's rest, your brain processes and consolidates memories and emotions, organizing the day's experiences. The body also carries out important cellular repair processes while you sleep, literally renewing itself each night. Studies of centenarians reveal a consistent pattern. Almost everyone maintains a regular deep sleep routine. A good night's sleep also contributes to blood pressure control and overall cardiovascular health. This seemingly simple skill is one of the strongest indicators of longevity and sustainable quality of life. How is your financial independence? She also reveals a lot about her mental autonomy. 14. Numbers under control. The power to manage one's finances. Managing one's finances in old age demonstrates impressive mental clarity and continued self-determination. This skill requires mathematical reasoning, working memory, and planning skills. Superior and complex brain functions. Managing money requires constant updating on rules, fees, and opportunities, keeping your mind permanently alert. Financial autonomy provides an unparalleled sense of security and control over one's own destiny. When you manage your finances at age 70, you're exercising precisely the areas of the brain that are most vulnerable to aging. Control over your own resources allows you to make dreams and projects come true without depending on the approval of third parties. This ability represents much more than numbers. It is the concrete expression of your mental autonomy and continued lucidity. Are you still looking to learn new things? This is one of the greatest proofs of mental youth. 15. Mind without borders. The power of learning new skills. Learning new skills or hobbies, after the age of 70, reveals a truly extraordinary brain plasticity. This willingness to learn challenges demonstrates genuine intellectual humility and a mindset of continuous growth. The learning process literally creates new neural connections, directly combating natural cognitive decline. Mastering new skills requires persistence in the face of initial difficulties, strengthening your overall psychological resilience. Neuroscientists have proven that learning complex new skills is more effective at maintaining brain health than any available drug. The satisfaction of progressing in a new skill powerfully fuels your self-esteem and provides a renewed sense of purpose. This insatiable curiosity and willingness to grow are unmistakable signs of a mind that refuses to age. How is your personal care? He reveals a lot about his self-love. 16. Mirror of self-esteem. The power of taking care of one's personal appearance. Keeping attention dedicated to one's personal appearance after the age of 70 reveals solid self-esteem and deep self-respect. This attention to detail demonstrates that you continue to see yourself as someone who deserves to present yourself well to the world. Daily self-care establishes a structured routine that brings order and purpose, essential elements for mental well-being. The conscious choice of clothes and accessories exercises your decision-making capacity and expression of your unique personal identity. Psychologists specializing in aging say that taking care of one's appearance is directly linked to mental health and longevity. Pride in one's performance strengthens your confidence in social interactions and effectively combats harmful isolation. This attention to your image is not superficial vanity. It is a declaration of self-respect and continued vitality. How do you face the aging process? Your attitude may be your biggest secret. 17. Young mind in mature body. The power of positive attitude. Maintaining a positive attitude in the face of aging reveals emotional wisdom and extraordinary mental flexibility. This positive perspective does not deny the real difficulties, but consciously chooses to focus on them as opportunities for adaptation. Your attitude directly determines your stress levels, chronic inflammation, and even the expression of your genes. People with a positive view of aging produce less cortisol, the hormone that accelerates cellular aging. A 23-year longitudinal study revealed people with positive attitudes about aging live, on average, 7 years longer. The flexibility to adapt to inevitable changes without bitter resistance significantly reduces your daily emotional suffering. This positive outlook is not naivety. It is perhaps the most powerful tool for extraordinary aging. How's your sense of humor? He is a great indicator of mental youth. 18. Laughter that heals. The power of maintaining a sense of humor. Preserving a good sense of humor after age 70 demonstrates a rare emotional intelligence and psychological flexibility. This ability to find lightness, even in challenging situations, protects your cardiovascular system and strengthens your immune system. Genuine laughter releases endorphins and reduces stress hormones, creating a biochemical effect similar to light physical exercise. Humor requires remarkable cognitive flexibility, the ability to see situations from unexpected and creative perspectives. Research has documented that older adults with an active sense of humor have better immune function and greater resilience. Shared humor creates instant social connections, effectively combating the isolation common in old age. This ability to find joy in everyday life is perhaps the most underrated secret of happy longevity. Do you still venture into travel? It also reveals a lot about his willingness for new experiences. 19. Horizons without limits. The power of adventuring in travel. To travel to new destinations after the age of 70 demonstrates admirable courage and truly youthful intellectual curiosity. This willingness to adventure demonstrates genuine confidence in one's abilities and refusal to be limited by age stereotypes. Navigating new environments requires adaptability, spatial orientation, and real-time problem-solving constantly. Each trip exposes your brain to new stimuli, languages, flavors, cultures, creating valuable additional neural connections. Researchers have documented that people who continue to travel into old age have a lower risk of cognitive decline. The memories created in new adventures enrich your personal narrative and give renewed meaning to this phase of life. This willingness to explore the unknown is perhaps the greatest indication of inner youth, regardless of chronological age. The secret of extraordinary aging. To reach the age of 70 or 80 while maintaining so many capacities is a rare feat that deserves deep admiration. Each skill preserved represents years of mindful care for your body, mind, and essential social connections. These 19 capacities are not favorable genetic accidents, but the result of daily choices over decades. Its extraordinary aging reflects a practical wisdom, the understanding that every little habit shapes its destiny. The modern science of longevity confirms it. Healthy aging is not a matter of luck, but of consistency. Their preserved abilities defy limiting stereotypes and demonstrate that severe declines are not inevitable or universal. Every ability you hold represents a personal victory against societal expectations of fragility and dependency. His inspiring example motivates younger generations to invest in habits that build physical, mental, and social reserves. The skills you've preserved aren't just convenient, they literally add life to your years. Its successful aging is a living testimony that quality of life is achieved day after day. Together, these 19 capacities form the profile of a person who has not only survived the decades, but thrived through them. Each preserved skill allows you to stay in control of your narrative, writing the final chapters on your own terms. His luminous example demonstrates that it is possible to age with dignity, purpose, and a precious dose of independence. You are truly a rare gem, not by chance, but because you have consciously chosen to cultivate every facet of your inner glow. And if you've made it this far, congratulations on this extraordinary journey of self-discovery and conscious self-care. May each of these 19 skills remain a daily reminder of your admirable strength, resilience, and vitality. May your example inspire everyone around you to invest early in the small practices that build a better future. Your experience proves that age is just a number, and that your essence and capabilities can continue to shine through the years. Continue to be this rare gem that defies time and shows the world what's possible when we choose to age wisely.